Alright, y'all. So here I am doing a late video on this. The latest patch notes I see are the 13th. So I may have to redo this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it, post it just to have it in case anyone's coming back. So we can kind of see some of the stuff's going on, and then the next video, um, it may be overlap or it may be more condensed, just to let everyone know. Okay, the mic's working. All right. So here we go. Let's look at this overseas package. Looks like we get a bow. Here's a bow thimble. Global cooldown. That's kind of good. This is actually pretty damn decent. This has to be accessory, right? Yeah. Falcon assault damage. So Falcon builds thimble. Okay. I kind of like that. Lycanthrope bow. Magical attack. Why is it M attack on these bows? So is this a rogue bow that can save a spell? Frenzy shot, chain reaction shot. I don't do bow types on my guys, so you know it's not a bard. It's not really a dancer. But this bow actually could be the meta for a character. Um, and sometimes what they like to do, you start an attack-based character, give it magic attack for some reason. Um, so this bow is actually pretty damn good, right? Because, boom, you get the lycanthrope armor and bows. Is it this that it gives? Okay. Okay. Combo when weapons refined 14 or higher, range physical damage plus 20%. Frenzy shot has X 20% chance on chain reaction. And then Frozen Wolf card, Cutie card bonus. Cutie cards looks really strong. So this is probably a hybrid setup. Like you refine it every 2 refine levels, POW and crit, frenzy shot and chain. Like this is gonna be a ranged chase item, and then grade bonus. I don't know, maybe global cooldowns could be really good. Max HP plus 50% is technically really good. Archer, rogue, classes, right? OCP enchant rune be found on OCP 79 website, blah blah blah. And here's a ton of runes. Thankfully, I see a lot of OCP in here, which is really good. So stuff like Arquins for leveling, we could get Arquins and then get use these guys on it. Long range damage, 25% plus critical damage maybe, or this plus attack. And then for your third option, it could be a number of these things. I wouldn't mind HP, SP, or MP, right? And then or variable cast time after cat. These bottom 4 are really strong, and then any of these are really good, right? Depends on your character. You get 6 POW, long range damage, attack damage. You're not going to be mad, right? Your crit based build, you get 6 crit plus attack and critical damage, right? And I think they're going to probably update if it's not already on there. I don't know. Go to the site, the IRO site, look for event details, OCP 79, and you can find this. Um, Fiery Explorer eggs. So we get a new sets of costumes. Not bad. We see people liking this. Oh, you get a little miscase backpack, it looks like. With Angeling and Deviling. Costume mileage coupons. Kind of like that. There's your fire scarf. This is kind of nice. Costume Master of Fire. Fire Aura. And then you have Fire Aura helmet. And then Fire Wings. Up to you. You like it. If you like fire-based stuff, definitely go for it. If you don't, if you're okay, just find other costumes. If you're like me, I want something that's like, oh, free greed, free teleport, free stats, free boosted MPSP regen stuff. Then you're gonna be like, do I want this? Do I have the stones? If you have the stones and you want this, great. If not, don't go for it. Go ahead and do this. Rune tablets. I don't know what this is, right? Rune tablet system only applies to character that activates it. It does not apply to characters on the same account. So Rune tablet, automatic armor set, rune book. I'm trying to understand what this rune system is before I really speak on it. Like, what does it do? What does it give you? What do you. Right? Rune tablet, rune book, and decompose, right? Decompose is probably breaking stuff down. Episodes 17, 18, and 19, which sometimes it's a pain in the ass to unlock because you have to go to this godforsaken area. But let's read more into this. And if y'all already know, go ahead and skip to the next area. But rune set minimum of 2 and maximum of 6 rune fragments. Rune tablet set activated the specific requirement for that set. So if you collect, you collect runes and you get certain sets? Is it like a card drop maybe? I don't know. See, and this is one thing that they need to explain more in depth. Like, hey, you get these runes via this. This is how you're gonna get your runes. This is what you can get out of this. Which obviously, we see automatic armor set. We see mystery component set. Rune tablet champion set. Whatever that could be. Rune tablet secret facility set. Rune tablet mutant set. But I don't know what they actually do. You must activate and equip this set before activating the fragments. However, the set effect will not be applied until the rune fragments are activated. So it looks like some cards, and you craft these fragments. Oh, I'm not liking this, y'all. I think this is too much work. Edge a card. Can get you this stuff. So it's a crafting system, obviously. But what does it give you? All right. This may take a deeper dive into this. Like, this, shame on them not going more in depth on that. I feel like a crafting system needs more in depth. Like, hey, here's a list of stuff you can get out of this. Is like a simplified, like, hey, this crafting system is going to be good. Fancy series, fancy book. I'm not sure. So, is there like a point to this? So you go read these books. Fancy bookmark, fancy reading card, and dolls, right? Minimum level 100. Earn a reward that can be exchanged for an NPC. Virtual rewards once a day, right? So you can repeat this quest. After completing each quest, you can choose between EXP or growth potions as your reward. Okay, maybe that'll be good. Job growth potions. I kind of like this. Um, so you could do these quests and choose 5 growth potions at 200 plus for your alts. Okay, so I kind of like that part, right? Now, what I'm looking for, okay, so they have specific butterfly wings to move you to this. Hazardous area. I don't know. Are these scrolls for what specific spots? I don't know. Infinite greed scroll provided by fancy. Usable 1 hour. Scroll that allows a greed skill for an hour. See, I don't need that. So you make all these costumes. Um, so you go to these spots, do whatever like little quest walkthroughs, right? You read the books, I'm assuming. and complete the quest, right? And then you get these little bookmarks, reading cards, heart cookies, mini cannon set. I feel like they're missing something. Clover ring, bite apple, fancy tiny jalopy. So you get some of these ceiling bandage, abyss mirror, mini cannon kit, heart cookies, reading tracker, metal cube, wristband. But again, they're being lazy. Buff card, buff card, blah blah blah. So you can trade these in for buff cards, but I don't know what buff cards do, right? And this is something that should be more like this, saying, "Hey, this is what it does." Not, "Oh, you get a buff card." Well, what the hell does it do, right? So, not bad. I'll probably do this event today. If I can get VIP, figure out finances. I may just spin to win. I may not, but it is what it is. Boom. Garden of Time, 250 or higher, so I can't do this quite yet. Okay. These two seem familiar. Dimensional Rift, Daily Quest. Depending on the spare is what you get. I don't know what they're really used for. Grace of Spirit. Cooldown 1 day. Time limit 60 minutes. Here we go. So imagine this is use that Hall of Life for something. Either a chest or a dungeon entry. I'm not sure. Okay, you want the boss into the traps. So it resets at a static time. That's something that people doing this. If you're going to do this, remember it's at 4 a.m. All characters on the same account. So if you challenge level 20 and then you have a weaker alt go in there and you challenge that at level 20, you may be in for rude awakening, but do it. Upgrade the level by 1 and claim rewards for the current tier. If the boss is not defeated, challenge level will be reduced by 1. Okay. So you go, you clear it. Okay. Upgrade my level. Okay. Upgrade my level. Improve reward quantity and quality. Rewards can be claimed once per week per account. You can go in there, assist other players still. And what the fuck? Armor level 1, require level 250, weight 0, 0 defense, no stats. Must be equipped in order to increase the challenge level and claim the rewards. Does not need to be remained during combat. So you have to equip it? Oh, this is stupid. Equip it, go in, unequip it. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is just stupid. Like, why do this to people? Because somebody's going to forget to equip it and lose the fucking dungeon, right? I may or may not do this, depending on how good or bad the rewards are. Dimensional vending machine, I don't know jack shit on. So, if y'all know more about that, leave it in the comments for me. But, like, I'm like, cool. This is kind of like a new dungeon area, right, to me. But it is what it is. Like, this stuff could be a lot better. I don't get what your actual reward is, right? What's the actual rewards, right? Light of life, truth of life can be used at dimensional vending machine. Let me look this up. Is there a wiki for this? I don't want videos. Does Steam have anything? Let's see, Divine Pride. I trust that a little better. Can be used at dimensional vending machine, but it doesn't say much. Contained in Box of Life. So it doesn't say much on that, so I'm going to leave that alone. Let's just close out of that. Alright, you paid to winners. Spin to win. Okay. Here we go, January 1st through February. What do we have? HE Bubblegum, shit ton. Hidden research notes. What do those do? I don't know. Costume scarf. Costume eyes. Footprints. True gangster scarf. BSBs. Keys. Enchant boxes 1 and 2. Couple of those. Costume Violet Starlight, Purple Butterflies, Nebula Pendant, Event Battle Pass level ticket, 12K Cafra, and then Class Enchant Stone Box, Class Enchant Stone Box, Love Ring, Hatred Ring. So this is for your EXP. I don't get what the Nebula pendants actually do. I don't think I use them over the Love and Hate rings. And this is the big tier. If you want to get in the raffle, this is pretty much what you have to do. What's the Necklace of Al-Nilam? And then you get Royal Enchant Runes, which there's a list that I believe we went over earlier, but there's a list of this that goes in, and basically a lot of OCP items are on here. And basically, if you've done an event, you kind of know about it. You can enchant stats like attack damage, crit damage. And I believe it should be below here somewhere. Um, Panda footprint selection box. Okay. Cleansing stone, purification stones. I don't know what those do, but I do like the BSBs. Premium subs box, safe to 12, safe to 12. Boom. And then there will be a raffle. And on the raffle, you get safe to 15, safe to 15, sealed kill card. And then there's also a raffle for event battle passes or level up tickets, right? Here's our costume Violet. That's kind of good, cool. Um, Glutton Cerberus. And then they don't. Oh no, they're being freaking lazy. Now they're gonna make me look up what this does, right? When under premium buff, all stats plus 25, EXP gained from monsters by 25%, drop rate by 25%. Accessory left. Okay. Is there a bonus to using this? Well, let's come up here and see. Is okay. Well, that's that. So the love and hate rings do seem to be the better leveling item. All trait stats plus 20, physical magical damage, global cooldown. The biggest thing is that drop rate, right? And this will be level 100, and then defense 100, right? So that gives you extra defense. So that's kind of really good. But I'll probably do my love hate ring combo. I may have to see with the wife. So I have to do this now to see if there's a reason for me to do this. Drop rate's 15%. Attack, magic, attack. Basic stats. Like, I don't know. I have to look at the lower headgears. It's hard to say, right? So if you combine that with the pendant, that's about 40% drop rate. That's decent for like if you're trying to grind and stuff, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Um, and then hidden research notes have to do research, and then also these Katia keys, right? Let's see. Sealed card album. A lot of these kind of cool stuff right here. Um, Cherub Coronet healing effectiveness. Okay. Additional attack by 200. So 340 attack on this helm. Physical damage against boss class enemies by 10%. More healing effectiveness. This is a middle headgear of Colossal Hill. This is really good for priest class, evidently. Maybe battle priest. Constellation orbs. Nebula armor. Constellation orb. Is this accessory? No. Headgear lower. Nebula orb of power. Boom, boom. Nebula suit of creative. Boom. So basically, Nebula set, right? Plus this could be solid, but I don't know. I'd typically pass on those. Every 2 refined level attack and magic attack plus 10. Every 3 pout. So these are gonna be like a DPS boots. Pretty good. Star cluster power. Blah blah blah. X% chance to increase strength for 10 seconds. Really good, and then you get grade. Also, that you can get more attack, HP, MP, reduce cast time, physical magic damage to all class enemies. Okay. And now protection by the Tower of Constellations. Refined, blah, blah, blah. Constellation blessing. Not bad. I mean, it reduces some damage. Maybe casters will like this. Yeah. Increases cart cannon damage by additional 20%. That's an accessory. But the thing is that you have to have Thanos shooter helmet. So that's 20, that's 40, that's 50. 50% cart cannon, and then physical damage boost 15, 30. And then range is 15. So that's like 45% damage plus another 50% multiplier on your cart cannon. That could be really strong. We'll see. And then you could go this, but I don't know if on the spin event is considering stuff like that. All right. So let's go back to our OCP, right? Oh, then they just showing the new because they're being lazy. Okay, so XP Advisor with one socket, right? Majesty of a Great Soul if you need it for your sets. Full Faith Crown. IRO. Good for magic attack builds. Reduce casting time by 0.5 seconds. Favorite card 0.5 seconds. Comet damage sorcerer class. Okay. Not for me. Alrighty. I don't know. It's tempting to go all in on this and pray for this because. But then again. Wait. Required level 1? Are you fucking kidding me? So I get this bow. I can start my hunter class. Boom, boom, boom. Even if I don't have anything for it, this is going to be really good, right? Moonflower bow, divine bougainvillea. Oh, divine bougainvillea or moonflower bow. All right, so I may spin to win on this. I may talk to the wife, or I may get in trouble, but I may try to spin to win on this. I don't know. So it would give me another this, and then let's see here. Basic footprint and panda color. Um, I don't know. We can't find it. Say screw it. So all in all, you don't have to spend to win if you want to have a time in RO. But here's a thing that's usually on there: 20 days VIP, and then another 30. So that's 50 days, right? 50 days worth of VIP. That's another reason. And then, of course, these safe to 12s, purification stone, cleansing stones. Deep purity. Corrupted or sanctified shadow weapon. Okay. And then what's the other one? Cleansing stone. I'm assuming this can cleanse, purified, or shadowed. Craft the Purity Shadow Shield. I don't know. I need to do more information on here. Um, Charity Shadow Shield. Talent stats. HP MP boost. And then 9 or higher melee range increased by 5%. And 5% damage, magic damage increase, basically. That 0.1 second could be nice to have for some people. So I don't know. What's and let's look at this, right? OCP Xmas exchange. Okay, cool. So is this it here? Divine Mace, Agni Sword, Comet Cavalry. So Comet build, so that's the sorcerer, right? Says all classes, but expanded classes. EXP 50%. We call it required level 100. It's low defense, but you get attack, power, con, refines, boom, long range damage plus 10%, 30% castellet, 60% damage boost, 14 or higher. So some of this is really, really, really good. Rest in peace. I didn't really like it that much, I don't think. But this is kind of good, right? Oh, this is actually a boss killer armor, I think. That could be really good. That Morning Star. Iron Will. It's all size enemies, 20% additional 20%. Increase ice launcher, flame launcher, suicidal destruction by 1% up to base level 250. Following effects for every 2 base levels, increase arm cannon damage by 1% up to base level 250. So level 200, that's doubling your arm cannon. And then divide this by 5, so up to 50% more damage at 250. And then EL card, boom. Could do a Magnum break setup like that, but I would think that this set would be the better, but I don't know how to get that. So I may go for this and see what I get. Baltada cap. Enables enchant poison level 5. I don't know. That could be kind of good. Biotata card, definitely what you want there. Crocotus, Cobalt, and Storm Gust damage. Does this have like a Cobalt or... When below level 99, increased damage taken, not done, taken from demi-human. Race enemies by 50%, attack minus, damage minus. That sucks. For every base level, Cobalt and Storm Gust damage plus 10%. So at level 250, Storm Gust is like 2,500 times. Or 250 times, my bad. %20 chance to auto cast. There's some auto cast gear now. Storm Gust level 10 when performing normal melee attacks. When property magic damage when using cold to auto cast Frosty Mist. Water property damage up 40% or Angry Gazette card. It could be a decent combo, but people might just go for that one instead. That's actually, some of this is really good. Not bad. And we still got about 10 more minutes to waste here for my hour goal. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, be well, do well, and most of all, treat others well. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what I should go for. And until then, you know, if you want, be well, do well, and treat others well. So this might just be stuff I'm just missing out on. What is this? This is an accessory. Crit builds should love this, I think. Garment refine level increases melee and range damage by 5%. And then Face Worm Queen card. Is going to be really, really sweet. Corruption boots. These are your caster boots here for sure. Sealed Fallen Bishop card is probably what you really need or want. There. Divine Bow Gandava. Reduce damage taken from bosses 50%, 40% from human base. Long range damage plus 40%. 11 or higher, increased movement speed. And then attack speed plus 5. Okay. When refined 12 or higher, all basic stats 15, attack magic attack 50. Base level 150 or higher. For every refined long range damage, additional 10%. Fire arrow or holy arrow, bonus HP, MP, and then when weapons 13 or higher, increase long range damage by 50%. So you want to get this to level 13 or higher. And I'm just thinking about this. Ring of Artemis. Level 10 triangle shot. And then 13 or higher increase Crescent Bolt and Gale-Storm damage by 30%. Attack 250. So that's not a bad bow for level 100, right? Here we go. I'm going to skip over this. If you want to see this, Awaken King's Twin Blades, if you're Assassin, but I haven't done Assassin in a very long time. Twin Dragon Armor, and then Advanced Refining Certificate Envelope. So in another stream, I may consider doing this since it's kind of getting close to the end of the month, and my pension will come in another week or two. But until then, y'all be well, do well. Most of all, treat others well. Leave a comment down in the comments. Let's see. Vlad the Impaler. Let's go over this. High magic attack on a sword. Drains HP every 6 seconds. For every fine level. Okay. Genesis Ray when refined 13 or higher. Genesis Ray Ignition Break. You kind of want a doppelganger card. Only thing that scares me is every 6 seconds you're losing HP, but you're on the Paladin class that's going to have a ton of it. Maybe you can out-regen, but, you know, this does boost Genesis Ray damage. Kitsune, that could be kind of good for a lot of people. Just trying to figure out which OCP I really want to go after, right? Their Santa suit was one socket. If you get, I believe, a certain card, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go for 79. But until then, y'all be well, do well. Most of all, treat others well. Until next time, y'all drop some comments. Let me know which I should do. Until then.